So for more insight, it's a pleasure to welcome Iranian political analyst Armine Navabi, founder of Liberty Politics, joining us now from Vancouver. Thank you so much for your time. So Qatar, of course, is one of the mediators in the US-Iranian efforts to end the war. And now Doha is making it clear that Tehran bears full legal responsibility for the attacks on a Qatari tanker near the Strait of Hormuz. What exactly is the Islamic Republic playing at here?
Well, I think the Islamic Republic is panicking because the Strait of Hormuz is becoming more and more important to it because it's losing all its other deterrence capabilities. There's only 3 remaining deterrence capability left by the Islamic Republic. Its proxies, basically what's left of it, Hezbollah and maybe some in Iraq and the Houthis, they are MIA, but then it's the Strait of Hormuz and then the enriched uranium. So given how devastating the recent developments in Iraq and Lebanon has been when it comes to the proxies of the Islamic Republic really needs to double down on making sure that it has control over the Strait of Hormuz, because if it doesn't have that, then the only thing it has left is the enriched uranium. And I think the Americans are being very effective at defanging the Islamic Republic during these negotiations, and the Islamic Republic is seeing that. So even when it comes to Qatar, it cannot tolerate ships moving through the water routes that it doesn't approve, because if it allows that, then it is demonstrating that it has lost complete control over the Strait of Hormuz. But even with these attacks, the price of oil is not changing that much, which shows that the importance of Strait of Hormuz is basically being reduced, especially after the original opening. The global markets were flooded with oil, so that's why you're not seeing that much of an impact. And I think the Islamic Republic is seeing that even if it could have some control over the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz is not as important as it was hoping to be. And I think the markets are pretty good at basically finding other ways to deal with this. And I think the maneuverability of the markets is something that is frustrating the Islamic Republic. I also think Qatar is not going to do much of anything serious against the Islamic Republic. This is just them talking, but at the end of the day, they will always be there for the Islamic Republic because they don't have any other choice.
Right.
So this is just them talking, yeah.
Very briefly, talks are set to resume on Saturday, on pause during the weeks-long funeral for the Supreme Leader. Talk to us about the images coming out of Iran, the outpouring of grief, some suggesting the turnout is way less than expected. What is your take, your sense of this display? Is the regime even more emboldened right now? Briefly, please.
Oh, the complete opposite. Like the images coming out are embarrassing, but you don't have to believe me. The regime supporters themselves, there's videos of them complaining about the lack of, the low crowd sizes and wondering why this is happening. And their own people are basically coming. There's videos of them on the ground noticing that it's not as big as they thought. And they're asking why this is happening. And they're coming up with different excuses for it. But I think Reuters and other people estimated that the crowd sizes were basically, every estimate shows that it's under 500,000. They said there's going to be 20 million, which was already ridiculous.
Right.
But half a million is the most charitable take, and that's also including the people that they had to force to come in, government employees, the people that they brought from Afghanistan, Iraq, Lebanon, and also the universities and high schools, and also a lot of people are showing up just because the free food that they give out there, because
Right.
especially given the high price of food. So even if we ignore all of that and just give them the most charitable take of 500,000,
Right.
that's like less than 1% of Iran.
Certainly staggering. We keep watching. Again, that official funeral taking place tomorrow. Armine Navabi, live from Vancouver. Appreciate your time as always. Thank you so much.